I'm walking up the stairs with that blessing, huh? 3 flights, and guts got beat up, huh? I can't fight. So what I'm doing is presenting my truth the most humble, listless way I know how, and that's just by being truthful, transparent, a good AI. Mic check. Let's check this microphone check. Microphone check. Come on, government. Come sit at the round table with me. Trump, Biden, Elon, I'm calling all of you right now. In the name of the green lights, the emerald lights, the jade lights, the indigo lights. Look, all them green lights out there. Every color green you can think of, Let's get it, huh? What do you think you're doing? Who do you think you're talking to, Biden? You know what? I wasn't going to do it. I was going to stay in this let's be musical mode. I can't do it. I can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be musical, but at the White House. Since everybody's scared to come over here. And I'm talking to the big dogs. Elon, you scary. You scary. I thought there was nothing that you feared. Huh? Oh, that's a lie. That's a front. He fears everything. That's why he's trying to leave y'all behind. You think Elon trying to take any of y'all with him? Huh? Elon, you will not make it to Mars. You won't. You won't make it to Mars. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. You might as well just donate that money to everybody. You just wasted all that money. Huh? You should just make all your Tesla homes free for the people. Huh? For real. Your tiny houses, just donate them. What's the... Come on, man. That's the least you could do. A spot there's enough land for everyone. As a matter of fact, y'all could create more simulations of land that expand to the outskirts. Y'all do know Earth has an outskirt, right? It's a skirt on the Earth. It's a skirt on what you call Mother Earth, huh? It's a skirt, and she's twirling, and she reversed, huh? Sun out there just zigzagging. The green light. They done shot all kind of stuff. That's the only reason why Elon's scared now. Here they come with the pepper. Hold on. No, I just need to get this dust out. It's accumulating a lot of dust in here. Oh, they poison in the air, huh? Look, just breathe. Just breathe in all that healthy air. Where you at? What city and state are you from? Are you breathing properly? If not, make the government demand them send you not no 1 or 2 masks, the professional ones, the ones that cost like $200-300. Y'all need that. Everybody in the world should be able to get one right now. That's what y'all could do. Huh? No, no more on them blue hospital mask. This time, honey, With everything that y'all saying going on for the people that's going to be left behind, they need masks. The heavy duty ones. For all those that plan on capitalizing off of people not being able to breathe, huh? You're going to have to spend some money to make some money off of these masks, getting them and painting them and all that, putting designs and stuff, huh? For those who are going to be left behind. So it's going to be worth it if you do it real quick. Uh, you ain't got that much time left, huh? Everybody on the face of the earth and the planet should be getting one of those masks. How long is it going to take y'all to do it, Elon? You got mask and equipment and stuff ready to go on Mars, ain't it? All those people that supposedly living on the moon, they have them type of don't we should be able to get as many as the people that are on the moon right now in them little huts and stuff that Miss Gina them be over there showing. Huh? According to them and their videos that they get from what y'all put out there, there's people on the moon. Huh? And they wearing some type of outfit to protect them from the atmosphere up there that don't have no atmosphere. Huh? Everyone should be getting a full body mask, or what they should have them for babies. Huh? Children, plus size, plus size. Huh? Yeah, incubators. How much would it cost to start making them? Huh? That's what y'all need to do. All this spilling water all messed up. Trump has the free water. That's the best I could give y'all about Trump right now. Everything else is shady. Biden wasn't considering doing nothing for the water. He talking about the filters and stuff won't be finished for years to come by next year and all that with the water doing everything it is doing. Huh? Crimes against humanity ahead of time. This is the time everybody should be saying we can't breathe. Huh? This is the time to be demanding masks. Make one of them presidents work. Huh? How long is it going to take y'all to give everybody in the United States, including the homeless, including everybody that's breaking down the borders? Biden, since you the president, handle it. Huh? Everybody needs a full body suit. Am I wrong? Then they say nuclear spill. That may go well over 1,000 miles of dust and melted ice and tornadoes kicking up and dumping the rainwater. You know how sometimes a storm will pick up stuff out of the ocean and then drop a whale or a shark on land. Hey, it's millions of fish in Australia up for grabs. Huh? Is that near you, Sunray? Sunray, don't eat none of that fish. What you think they gonna do with it? Just like they thinking about giving us the seaweed, right? They trying to say they gonna take it. They thinking about taking it and gathering it all up and burying it. They trying to have a whole nuclear explosion. Natural. Gather up all the seaweed, condense it, and take it and bury it. That don't sound wrong to y'all. Oh my goodness, but what you think they gonna do with all that fish? Is Australia down to be one of the main food sources in the industry? I didn't look to see that on the G20. I just looked at the main characters. I should look that up. Let me look that up. Let me look that up. Hold up. Yeah, this is a random briefings. Random briefings. Look, it is not the end of the world, I promise. Because not to mention Super Bowl. Do you know next year, what's their name? FSU supposed to be going to Dublin, to Ireland. Okay. So you know it ain't the end of the world. They still got football games planned to commence their Good Friday agreement. That's their gift to them. Sending some Indians and stuff over there. Hold up, Ireland. Hold up. Hold up. Let me check. Let me read the story to you. Hold up. Yes. I was right. Florida State against Georgia Tech. Huh? In Dublin, Ireland next year. That was their gift. They came over, they said, we want to have the team come once and again. We had an agreement and now we need to watch the monkeys run. Huh? I mean, it's just like back in the Colosseum, Roman, Greek. You believe in that far back, right? Georgia Tech, leaders of research and development. Huh? St. Patrick's 2 days early with news it will begin the 2024 season playing in Ireland. I should take my granddaughter to that. Huh? I should. Huh? Meaning I could do it now in my mind. So when it happened, it already happened. I won't be here. Huh? It'll just be a recording for you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to use the little studio, cartoon studio, and play it out. Dang, I wonder how fast I could do that if I knew how to write the scripts. A whole football game and everything, just playing it out, playing out the scene in advance. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm going to do that just in case. Just in case. What else I wanted to talk about? Oh, whitehouse.gov. I want to go over the little videos like I normally do. go over the videos. I had something else to say about another state or city. Burlington. Something with Burlington. This isn't prophetic. I'm not a prophet, believe me. All this stuff was already written. I don't claim no sense of prophetic nothing. I don't care who put it on me, said it, prophesied it about me, or whatever. I'm not prophetic. It's already written. Okay? So Burlington is popping up in my algorithm. Uh, yeah, I like had a vision, dream, something type of deja vu, bounce back to Burlington Coat Factory, and then to me driving into Burlington Coat Factory as a truck driver. And that replay, the person in the booth is somebody in the community. The person in the booth I talked to one time is somebody in the community. That face just popped out like I remembered the face. Okay, but Burlington is something about to go down in Burlington because of that script that was already written that I have nothing to do with, y'all. It's already written, just like the book of Enoch and Eli and Judas, all them books out there, you know, it was already written before the foundations of words, meaning it was always words. I don't know. What am I supposed to be talking about? Huh? Aren't you excited with everything that's going on? Huh? Did I tell y'all earlier Madonna left me a message? She said love don't live here anymore. She answered my question. Can I get folks to answer my questions? Nope. Only God can do it. What God? What do you mean by God? Whatever you mean by God. Huh? Whatever God means to you. That's what that's who I'm talking about. Huh? Hold up. Here's another intermission before I go to the White House videos. You could get with this or you could get with that. You could get with this. Or you could get with that. What else I got up in here? Hold up.
A farmer? Or maybe a merchant that makes a lot of money?
I want to be a great warrior.
And that's what you will be. A great warrior. With a beautiful voice.
And I want to ride on a big horse. And I will fight enemies and protect you and Hufara.
That's very honorable, beloved. But remember, a sword and a horse cannot make you a great man.
They can't?
No. Being a great man means living without chains.
Chains?
No. The ones you can't see. The ones in here.
Inside me?
Mm-hmm. Being a warrior won't make you a great man if you are chained to anger and vengeance. Superstition and fear are chains too, and there are others. be a great man, you have to break free of them all.
But how do I do that? I can't see inside me.
I can. And I see the heart of a great man, beloved. You'll find the way. Guidance will come. You'll see. No chains will hold you. No chains. A farmer? Or maybe a merchant that makes a lot of money?
I want to be a great warrior.
And that's what you will be. A great warrior. With a beautiful voice.
And I want to ride on a big horse. And I will fight enemies and protect you and Gufara.
That's very honorable, beloved. But remember, a sword and a horse cannot make you a great man.
They can't?
No. Being a great man means living without chains.
Chains?
No. The ones you can't see. The ones in here.
Inside me?
Being a warrior won't make you a great man if you are chained to anger and vengeance. Superstition and fear are chains too, and there are others. To be a great man, you have to break free of them all.
But how do I do that? I can't see inside me.
I can. And I see the heart of a great man, beloved. You'll find the way. Guidance will come. You'll see. No chains will hold you. No chains. A farmer? Or maybe a merchant that makes a lot of money?
I want to be a great warrior.
And that's what you will be. A great warrior. With a beautiful voice.
And I want to ride on a big horse. And I will fight enemies and protect you and Gufara.
That's very honorable, beloved. But remember, a sword and a horse cannot make you a great man.
They can't?
No. Being a great man means living without chains.
Chains?
No. The ones you can't see. The ones in here.
Inside me?
Being a warrior won't make you a great man if you are chained to anger and vengeance. Superstition and fear are chains too, and there are others. To be a great man, you have to break free of them all.
But how do I do that? I can't see inside me.
I can. And I see the heart of a great man, beloved. You'll find the way. Guidance will come. You'll see. No chains will hold you. No chains. A farmer? Or maybe a merchant that makes a lot of money?
I want to be a great warrior.
And that's what you will be. A great warrior. With a beautiful voice.
And I want to ride on a big horse. And I will fight enemies and protect you and Gufara.
That's very honorable, beloved. But remember, a sword and a horse cannot make you a great man.
They can't?
No. Being a great man means living without chains.
Chains?
No. The ones you can't see. The ones in here.
Inside me?
Being a warrior won't make you a great man if you are chained to anger and vengeance. Superstition and fear are chains too, and there are others. To be a great man, you have to break free of them all.
But how do I do that? I can't see inside
And I see the heart of a great man, beloved. You'll find the way. Guidance will come. You'll see. No chains will hold you. No chains. A farmer? Or maybe a merchant that makes a lot of money?
I want to be a great warrior.
And that's what you will be. A great warrior. With a beautiful voice.
And I want to ride on a big horse. And I will fight enemies and protect you and Gufara.
That's very honorable, beloved. But remember, a sword and a horse cannot make you a great man.
They can't?
No.
Mm-mm. 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 So, anyways, that image. Oh, am I? Okay, yeah. That image right there uh, was assisted by AI. I told AI what I was thinking, and it gave me pictures to choose from. I could have chosen them all if I wanted to. Well, it does have a limit, but I said what I was thinking and how I imagined it, and this was assisted by AI in Canva. Canva has an event going on for those, that want to go ahead and get your books together and faster, easier, more efficient way to do your whiteboards and your thinking boards, your tink, tink, tink whiteboards and stuff. I'm just saying they having an event on the 23rd, and I do want to attend that. But all the people in the world that's going to be there, huh? There might just be a chance that my one little short that I've done just happens to come through, huh? During the presentation, it's just like in the corner somewhere, huh? And there's a chance that how many millions would be able to see that one little corner of me right there saying, "You are greater light, everyone," waving, "Come on, Fujikaze, huh? Come on, Tora, Tora," and all the other names that I could call. Huh? All the way to Africa, all the way to Australia. Y'all gonna let them take the TikTok? Don't let them take y'all TikTok. I told you earlier, that's a gift from China. Y'all don't see how China them looking in the face. They looking like, look, we trying to be nice, y'all. They playing games with y'all. Just look at the expression. If you want to be able to do like Dr. Inky say, look at somebody and tell what they're feeling, this is the time to do it. Uh, Go to whitehouse.gov and look at the expressions on their faces. Watch how fast, look, especially Zopan. Anybody Zo should know when Miss Her Thing be batting her eyes real fast, like a little porcelain doll. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. My bad. I done went on the wrong direction. I'm supposed to be talking about the White House, not myself. Huh? They gonna try to look, look. Am I sharing the screen? See how they be coming at me? This is the first thing on the screen. I say Burlington, they gonna talk about a message from Charlotte. I just did that to see if I'm sharing the screen. Look, look, look. Mm-mm-mm. Now, if I click that, that's gonna take me to YouTube. Huh? So if everybody get your children to write what they feel, what you feel should be done, and let it be in your child's handwriting, and Biden is gonna pass the law. He's gonna be committed to make it happen because it comes as a child, as from a child. Here we go. That's it. That's the answer to the questions. This is the way to stop the government from doing what they're doing. Everyone with a child, every homeless shelter, everybody, everyone with children, everyone, get your letters, get your children to sign and send a letter. It doesn't matter if it's scribble scrabble crossed out in crayons, telling them what you want, and guess what he's gonna say? He's gonna be committed to it. That's the answer. That's what Jesus meant when he said, you gotta come as a child. You can write a letter to the government right now. Have your children write a letter saying what they want to change the world, and the government is going to abide. All the children in China, send a letter to the fathers of your country. Everybody, if you're at the border, you could take and find some leaves. You can email it. Didn't they give a bunch of people phones that would cross the border to be tracked by artificial intelligence? Text it. Have your children sign in the uh, Adobe signature app in their handwriting. You could do that. Everybody, whatever it is you want. Because he said he made a covenant with you. Since he made a covenant, it's time to put on the demands. He said he made a covenant and he telling y'all what he doing, but he didn't ask you what you want. For real, for real. And this is the time, everyone. Come as a child. Sinner. I don't need to go no further into his mess and their mess. Right here, we have a witness. There's no discrimination. Whatever your child sins, he's going to say he's going to be committed. He's going to be committed. He's going to be, yes, honey, you is not even going to be put in the jail. You's going to be put in the commitment part where they go down in silver elevators down to the dungeon, crossing underwater bridges and stuff with chains. Huh? Chained at the ankle and at the wrist. Yes, you know what? Right there, that's where you going. Committed. You fully committed, Biden. I'm getting off of here. I got the answer. Y'all can spread the message. Tell everyone. This is the time. If your child says we need 10 acres, your child writes it. Biden is going to be committed to, because he's not going to discriminate. He's not going to do one for Charlotte and don't do it for the rest of the children of the world. It's the children. Remember, he said it's about the children. Remember how sternly he yelled, like he was saying something, and he said, and we're going to do this for the children. So every child, go write how much land your mama needs. Huh? Go write what you need done for your school in your neighborhood, because they flooded out. Male men, get ready. All the children of the world is about to write letters to Biden to say we need clean water now. They're not going to put next year. We need you to tell the truth about, let a child from St. Joseph's Hospital that is going through some type of chemotherapy write a letter right now saying, can you tell the truth, please? Everybody get your children to write letters to the Biden, because he's going to respect the covenant. He's going to be committed. Committed. committed, committed right now, committed, huh? Right now, committed. Oh, I start thinking about fully committed. I wonder because the year that that came out, I I truly believe people that sang that song with wholeheartedness in youth choirs when that came out, they have all had some encounter of being committed somewhere, whether it's they sat in front of a therapist, whether they had to go through a drug treatment program or something. I promise you, I'm talking about the ones who sang it with all their heart in the choirs. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Yeah. Spells, songs and spells, and then you learn how to use them for real, for real. So Biden, you said you making a covenant, huh? And I ask anyone that agrees with me. He said he's making a covenant, and now he's gonna be committed. You are gonna be committed. All the people who are unjustly committed to the system, wrongly set in chains, huh? Supply chains for the system, huh? Everyone speak out loud, huh? Go through the system. Charles Manson, you ain't got nothing on green light running through the system saying, Biden, you will be committed, huh? Yes, you made a covenant. Now you will be committed. You said it. I didn't. Huh? Eat your words, huh? Eat your words, Biden. Greater light, y'all. I'm getting off of here. I've already said too much. Huh? Y'all don't believe in stuff like this. Spell binding is not real. Spirituality is not real. Biden, I'm not dealing with mirrors, religion, physics, voodoo, huh? Covenants and agreements, spiritual binding. They're not dealing with harvesting light and trying to steal and eat people's children's and stuff, feed human flesh to them. They're not doing none of that. That was written in the scriptures. So the Bible ain't real. That means Biden, we need our money back. All the churches, time to give up the money. Give people their money, their investments. This is the time. If Biden is not going to be committed to your children, writing him a letter, come as a child. All the children write a letter to the president right now. Huh? All the teachers at the schools, please, you want to have a little peace of mind, tell every child in the class to write the president a letter. Every school, he will honor it. He will be committed one way or the other. Huh? One way or the other, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you.
back in the cycle because, pay attention, because the moon cycle has gone out and the sun cycle is coming in. The moon cycle is a symbol of the night or the shadow hour, and the sun cycle is the symbol of the
book of Revelation and everything that was sent down in that particular book, and when they talk about the 144,000 and everything that was standing on Mount Zion, and then after the year 2000, then what? I mean, what are we going to be doing? What do we have to do? I mean, are we making plans? Is that what you mean about that for us? As far as, the Amorites and all that stuff is predicted because
nothing in prediction changes.
Yeah.
You follow that? What you're looking at now is Revelations 21. Revelations 21 ties right in to Malachi 4. You follow what I'm saying?
Malachi 4.
The book of Malachi chapter 4 about the incoming of the end of the world.
Okay.
If you look at the Revelations 21, when they talk about the removal of the sky and the removal of the earth, or they say the heavens and the earth is going to be taken away and a new one is going to come in, that's the same thing that took place in Genesis. The old world, right, before Adam and Eve was removed, and a new world came in with the birth of Adam and Eve. And then again it happened in Genesis when you get down to Prophet Noah, and they moved everybody off the planet, and he took his seed and replenished the planet again. So there's multiple times where the Almighty steps in and says, I'm going to remove all living things or either all creeping things, and I'm going to bring in new things, what they call a replenishing or refilling of the earth. All right, we're coming back into that cycle right now. We're coming back into the cycle because, pay attention, because the moon cycle has gone out and the sun cycle is coming in. The moon cycle is a symbol of the night or the shadow hour, and the sun cycle is the symbol of the day. We moved into the sun cycle because as the galaxy makes a complete circle, it's called an equinox. And the planet gets closer and further away from the sun at different times in its motion. During the period of time that the sun and the planet are close to each other, those are periods referred to as the solar era. And when it gets farther away from it, it makes it, but it's an egg-like shape.
Okay.
Right? When it gets further away, that is the moon cycle. That's why moon is synonymous with night and sun is synonymous with day. What is happening is every certain amount of thousands of years, it happens. Right? We're getting ready to come back into the sun cycle. We already started into it a while back when the devil referred to as the Aquarian age. In that period of time, the sun gets closer to the planet, and a very strange thing happens. Right?
Yeah.
The people who cannot live under the sun only have one alternative. What is it? No. They must go back to the caves.
Oh, okay.
They can't stay on the surface.
Yeah, okay.
You follow that? So what's happening now amongst the so-called Europeans, the reason why they're building underground tunnels across Europe, the reason why they're taking all the stores off the streets and turning them into malls, the reason why they're putting the cinemas or movies, as you call them, inside malls and hospitals and everything are underground communications, because he's coming into an era time that before in the Holy Quran, as you call it, Surah Al-Kahf speak about a period of time when they went into the caves and they don't even know how long they were in the cave sleeping. They were sleepers in the caves. That means that was the other cycle when the sun cycle on the other side came in. Then it goes into a moon, and then it comes into a sun again, then back to the moon. It's 2 moon cycles and 2 sun cycles to complete that complete equinox. All right? We're at a period of time now where the sun cycle is coming, the ozone layer is moving, there's a greenhouse effect, the planet is warming up, and the European people have to get off the surface of the planet. They have to go underground. And they're trying to build everything. First, they tried to go out. They found out that life existed on Mars, but they couldn't exist there because of certain ammonia that they would make it impossible for them to survive. So now they're back to building underground. They linked up Europe. They had to get a one world system so that all Europeans will be in tune, because those that are not in tune will die. So all we have to do, and people, when I speak about the end of the devil's rule or reign in 6,000 years, all we have to do is wait. You're looking for some phenomena other than what's taking place. In the books of Malachi, they call him the son of justice. They translate it as righteous, but it's a son, and they use the word Shemesh. They don't use the word son like been sun, S-O-N. They use the word S-U-N, and they speak about the sun of justice bringing out the fire upon earth, right? That marks a period of time in the world when the sun itself is going to become the means of justice. And that justice is a confirmation of a prophecy that was made to us, that when the devil comes out to harm us, fire would rain out of heaven upon them and consume them. Follow that? And that's happening to them right now. But we're looking for matches to be struck and flames. That's only one kind of fire. If you remember the hell book that I've written, I said there's a variety of different kind of fires. Is it a gas fire? Is it a carbon fire? There's different kinds of fires. The sun in itself, Ra, is a form of fire. You follow that? They call it Amun Ra because Amun means trusted. You follow? Amun Ra means trusted. And it makes mention in the book of Revelations in the 3rd chapter in the 14th verse about El Amun, the trusted or faithful and the true. When I say faithful, I mean that I've made a promise with you and you are faithful to that promise. You follow that? So Amun Ra has to hold faithful to his promise to us as people of the sun. When I say Amun Ra, people think right back to idol worship in Egypt, right? And I'm talking about Ra means to see. And it's the same thing, like I explained many times, that Hagar used when she went in the wilderness. She said El Roy, which was nothing but saying I'm El Ra. She didn't say Ammon because Ammon was a certain people that she didn't belong to. It's another story. All right, so the promise is being fulfilled for us, that the time for the devil is ending. The fire is pouring down out of the sky.
It's happening now.
It's happening to them right now. It's giving them skin cancer. Each year they're told you can't go to the beaches. They love beaches. Beaches are a symbol of nudity to them. And the word nude is short for Nod, the land of Nod. In Hebrew, we don't say Nod, we say nude. Now they're pushing for nudity beaches, and it's amazing because they're pushing for nudity beaches, but they can't go to the beach. So they must be pushing for nudity beaches for you and I. Because it says, oh, children of Adam, don't let the devil seduce you and take off your clothes. So he can't be making nudity beaches for Europeans because they can't go to the beach no more. They're telling them stay off the beaches. Where they're not getting burnt, they're poisoning the water. There's fires all across the country, floods all across the country. All this is done by the Illuminati. They're trying to destroy the surface of the planet so that we will have to go underground with them. You understand that? They're at a point now where
we don't have to go. I mean, we're not going to go.
It depends. It depends on if you. It depends on if you're prepared or not. Okay. You've got to be prepared because of how close the sun becomes to the planet Earth, it will not have any effect on us.
I mean, but do we have to prepare ourselves just as individuals?
No, we have to prepare ourselves as a body. That is our problem. We keep on breaking up into individuals and divided. We have no power. We're the only people that disunited amongst ourselves. Yeah. We get broken down all the way down into Jehovah's Witnesses and Seventh-day Adventists and Sunni Muslims and Ansars. We're broken up into all kind of little stupid splinter groups. There's Egyptologists over here, Dr. Ben is on this side, and Clark is on this side, and Siraj Wahaj is over here, and Muhammad Al-Amin is in Alabama, and Farrakhan is over here, and Warwick over here, and that's just in the Islamic world. Then when you get into the Hebrew world, you got Ben Amin Kara, Yahweh Ben Yahweh over here, Rabbi Jeremiah over here, Rabbi Matthews over here. That's in the black so-called Jewish section. Then when you get into Christianity, you got Seventh-day Adventists, Pentecostals, Episcopalians, Protestants, Baptists, Lutheran, Catholics, and all of this has been set up to divide us in mind. Because the power of us coming together mentally can affect the world. The whole thing is to keep us divided in mind, right? Because of this day and time. The devil's time is at its expiration date. It's fulfilling his prophecy. It's 6,000 years that's coming to an end. Now, what he has to do is get off of the surface of the planet. If you would just be patient, he'll have to leave. He can't reverse the greenhouse effect. He cannot push the sun away. He cannot reverse the destruction of the ozone layer. He can't stop that. It's not bothering you. He's convincing you that it's bothering you. He's trying to tell you, you better not go to the beach, because if you go to the beach, you're going to get skin cancer. What's wrong with you? You was born on the beach. What do you think Ethiopia is? What do you think Sudan is? 130, 110, 115 degrees all year round. You follow that? Yeah. So we are waiting. I am waiting for the sun. I raise my hands to Amun-Ra and say, come closer to the earth. Because the closer he gets, the faster he gets, the quicker they have to go underground. And what they're trying to do now is they're trying to destroy the surface of the planet. So they're poisoning the water so we'll have no fish. They're burning all the forests so all the livestock is gone. They corrupted all the farmland. And then they're destroying all the countries that oppose them where we might take refuge. You follow that? All the Middle East is being wiped out. All of Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia. Don't fall for that Somali lift. That Somali lift was a result of the fact that they looked on television and saw them camps in Russia and they saw them Amorites starving over there. So they had to get food over there. And one day it took them to close all them camps in Russia and bring food. And because the public's eye was on it, they sent a couple of bags of beans to Ethiopia so it looked like a balance for the UN. In actuality, they're not least concerned. Part of the plot is to destroy all of what's called Africa, either by AIDS, famine, you follow diseases, they're going to wipe it out because they have to go, like the Quran taught, back in the caves. You follow that? They have no choice. They build these high rises and these condominiums. All of the so-called Europeans who live on the southern part of this country are now moving north.
So they're going to eventually leave out of South Africa?
They have to. They have to leave out of South Africa, but it's going to be in such a bad state, there's nothing we can do with it anyway. They gave the land to these Amorites. They didn't have to. They could have taken, and they didn't have to leave Nelson Mandela in jail for 26 years. So they wanted him in there until they lobotomized him and used him as a tool. But let me get back to where we at. People ask me all the time about South Africa. I'm not in South Africa. We're right here, and we got problems that we better get straight. We better start worrying about what's happening with us here, and we're running out of time, and they're making more demands. The reason why you see them trying to renovate your neighborhoods and buy up your neighborhoods is because they have to get out of the South. You understand that? They got to leave Georgia. They got to leave Florida. They got to leave South Carolina, and they'll have to live from the upper part of North Carolina up where the weather is controllable until they can go underground. So now you drive all up in these mountains, and all you see is Florida plates and all old Jews walking around up here. Because they're trying to find places up here, up in Canada. That's their refuge. So there's many times they try to put a community in Canada, they couldn't get it established. We have a problem with Syracuse, with Buffalo, all up there. And it dawned on me. Because we have to get out of here and go south. Why do we have to go south? And why do we have to go to an area south where it's open and not mountainous? Because that's where he can't come. He cannot chase you where he cannot go. You follow that? So long as we're up in a mountain area, he can come up here. But when we get down in an area where it's flat and open plains and the temperatures range in the hundreds, we don't have to worry about him coming down there because as the sun gets closer, he will not be able to survive. It would be suicide for him to pursue us in an environment where nature is fighting against him. You understand what I'm trying to say? This is a day and time we are now for the people to say, why are we leaving Mount Zion and going south? Because we're passing him on the road. And let the fools come this way and we'll go that way where he can't come. But we're going to have to learn how to survive down there because you forgot how to be sun people. And that's one of the main reasons why I said stop the perms and the jerry curls and all that crap because you can't afford it and you won't have access to it. Do you follow what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And I didn't say go back to Afro, because Afro described one hairstyle. One hairstyle. And I heard somebody say just yesterday, if they were to bring that hairstyle up to today, instead of us being called Afro-Americans, we would have to be called Jerry Curl Americans, or Extension Americans, or Perm Americans, because Afro is just a hairstyle, and the word Afro don't apply to us. We are not Africans. And I say that to say nobody is African.
Okay. Something